How's it going, guys? What we're going to do in this video is I'm actually going to talk about a technique that you can use to help improve your speed and accuracy when shooting a pistol. This is a good dry fire exercise, and it is one of those techniques that you want to get the form down before you worry about trying to get the speed. Make sure that the technique is right and the speed will come on its own. Of course, this is my TSOS 1911 carry model in all stainless. You guys have seen it on the channel before, and we are currently unloaded. There is no mag in it and there's nothing in the chamber. So what you want to do is, of course, if you're going to do dry fire techniques, dry fire practice, you want to make sure that your gun is unloaded and you are in a safe environment. In front of us, we have our target. Now, what you want to do in this technique, basically what happens a lot of times when people aim a pistol, they'll get up here, they'll get that front sight out there, they're wobbling all over the place till they finally break the shot. What you want to do to help pick up the speed on firing an accurate shot, as you are coming up with your gun, your focus initially should be on your target. You will then transition your focus to your front sight post, okay? That is where you want to focus the strongest. That is where you're a hard focus on that front sight post. Everything else is going to kind of ghost out. I've talked about this before in other videos. As that gun comes up into your line of sight, your focus should transition from that target to that front sight post. The front sight post, and I'm exaggerating it here a bit, have it elevated above that rear sight. You know, you come up with that gun, have it elevated. As you come up and you start lining it out, what you're going to look for is dropping that front sight post directly into the notch, okay? And just bear with me, guys, I'm doing this through a camera and it is not as easy to do as it might sound. So I'm coming up to my target, transitioning to that front sight, dropping that front post right down into that notch, and of course at that time that's when I break the shot. Now, to take that a step further, once you get that technique down properly, what you want to do is practice as you're coming up, having that trigger and everything ready. When you get close, have it to where when that front sight post drops down even with that rear sight, that's when you break that shot, okay? Yeah. All right, it's very simple. Drop it down, and as soon as it comes even, press that shot, okay? Of course, that was terrible. If you saw the front sight actually go over to the left because I'm reaching around a camera and not balanced very well doing this. But the more you practice this technique, the faster that you're going to become and the more accurate you are going to be with your shooting, okay? Okay, just as we keep going, bring up that gun, front sight focus, drop it down to that notch, and as soon as it's lined up, the shot breaks. Again, you want to make sure that you're focusing on that front sight post, not the target, okay? The more you practice this technique, the closer that you keep it to the bullseye, the better you're going to be. This is going to transition to better shots at the range. It's going to transition to more accurate shots at the range. This is a technique that's taught by a lot of competitive shooters and things like that, and it has application in the self-defense world as well. But guys, just a quick technique that I wanted to share with you, and you know, of course, it will work well with any firearm you decide to use, whether it is a 1911, whether it is a Glock, or anything else. Of course, you can see one of my Glocks right here. The technique works with all firearms, okay? Anyways, guys, hope you like the video. Be sure to leave me a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Check out all the links down in the description, and we'll see you next time.